Warning: the following podcast is intended to be funny and may contain content not suitable for some viewers. Most commentary, characters, and scenarios are purely satirical and should not be taken as factual or serious. Any resemblance to real people, events, or situations is coincidental and unintentional.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sewerboys Podcast. This is episode 3. The podcast is available live, uncut, and uncircumcised on twitch.tv/SewerboysLive every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. and one calendar week later on all podcast platforms. Welcome to the show, everybody. As you can see, the vibes are a little different tonight. We're trying something here. We're doing an IRL kind of, as you can see. We've got Robot Jake down here, and he's strapped in a little box. Why don't you say hi to the people, Robot Jake?
Let me out! Let me out! Help!
So that's one of no, it's okay. That's one of your hosts, Jakey Baby. As you can see, we're all looking this way because we can only see him on there. So if you notice us throughout this episode looking that way, that's why. But I'm gonna try to remain trained on the camera. But I do think it's funny that we're all like kind of like Mount Rushmore right now.
Well, I was trying to fix the audio levels because I said, "Hey, Vinny, can we test the audio levels?" And then you talk like a normal person, but then we intro and you start screaming.
I tap into a sort of ethereal energy on another plane, and I can't access that until we're live. You know? So
yeah, I see.
I can't get it. But I'm one of your hosts, Vinny. You just met Jake, who's in that little box down there. And here's Tucker.
So actually, go to Matt first. I got something to say.
Okay.
Well,
this is
I'm
Matt.
almost last.
No, you got to go now.
Okay. I didn't have anything prepared to go now. I had my thing prepared to go last. So Vinny really fucking threw this all off.
Well, Tucker made me as the fucking thing.
Vinny, you're in charge of the podcast.
Oh, that's true. Do I need to daddy up real quick?
You need to dad up. You need to be my dad.
Hey, fucker.
I lost my dad in the war. And you need to be my new one. All right. I'm done now.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have something to say.
Yeah, say your piece.
So I know the world is really struggling right now.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna say it, tonight we're getting a little political.
And now here's your last host, Matt.
Well, we already fucking went out of order. I'm fucking done already.
Motherfucker, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I said my shit.
Somebody close to me works at a school, and they asked me, how do I indicate to the kids that I'm a safe person to talk to in light of the new administration? And I was like, I don't fucking know.
It's easy.
Because you can't wear a pride flag to school or I think you go to jail now.
No, you just have to play with them.
What the fuck are you saying?
The kids. You got to play with the kids.
Like
Play with
ball?
the kids.
Yeah.
How old are these
that.
kids?
Hopscotch.
6, 14, 9 maybe?
You just got to start chasing them around. They like it when you do that.
I start screaming at them.
Do they? I didn't like to be chased as a child. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, it's
You
the
love
same
to be
thing
chased
goes.
as an adult.
I
The
like
same
to be
thing goes
chased
like if you see a
sexually.
woman on the street at night, you have to let her know that you're a safe person. So you have to run at her as fast as you can, because you need to get the information out as quick as possible that you're a safe person to be around, and you're not a freak, you know. And if she goes down an alleyway, you got to be faster. You got to.
You gotta
You
be
need to like jump in front of her if you have to.
We're hitting like a 9 on the cancel meter right now. Like already.
Hey, come here.
That's true.
Oh, come on.
When I see somebody tonight, I look them dead in the eyes and I say, "Hey!"
I wonder if I can get this. I wish I wore something that swished better so I could give all those audio folks at home a real life interpretation of me. Hey, I'm a safe person.
No, it's coming through.
Come here.
It's,
We're hearing it.
Come here. One
We
thing
got
to
it, buddy.
see if I can, sweetheart.
Yep. Is my gain good?
You sound great. Sometimes I sneak up behind people at the grocery store.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny to do?
No, I don't think they like it very much.
Well, what if you went to the grocery store and knew you might get a little surprise?
What's the surprise?
A surprise.
A scare.
Oh. So, do you just go up to people and you're like behind them?
No, I'm like, hello, I'm with AT&T. Would you like to learn more about our phone plans? And I start punching them. Oh, fuck. How's everybody? It's been kind of a tough week in America.
This is America.
I feel like Childish Gambino the way this is America. Everybody, dark times. Trump is the president forever now. I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then Elon after he ascends to heaven.
Well, Elon actually said something against Trump. I saw.
Oh,
about the AI stuff.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, "I don't like it."
He did. So Trump doesn't. Trump was like, "I don't like AI."
No. Trump loves AI. Trump
I
said,
love AI.
we're going to be the country of AI and Bitcoin. He said that today.
That's so sick.
But Trump said something about the future of AI in this country, and Elon was like, that's not true.
I'm buying cough syrup on illegal eBay with Bitcoin. I love cough syrup.
That's correct. That's an exact quote from Donald Trump.
What, can any of us do an Elon impression? I'd like to do an Elon impression.
Jake?
Well, why me first?
Because you look like him.
No, I feel like you're good at impressions.
I feel like you have Elon swag.
I don't I know what he sounds like, but I don't think I can really do an impression of him,
Well, he's got the most fucked accent known to man. Like,
yeah.
it sounds like he got hit on the head a bunch of times.
I think you need to get into it, Jake. You're gonna have to do a couple other accents to start. So we're gonna start. You're gonna do like a Jamaican,
and then just kind of move down, and then you'll get there.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Wait, Jake, don't you know Mandarin?
No.
You do. I know you do.
You know at least a couple words.
Hit it with a little Mandarin.
Drop it. Drop one in the chat.
Say it.
Edit this later.
I don't edit this one.
I edited it, and I asked you to do it, so I will not
Tucker,
be
edit
editing
this later. No, we're gonna do a bit. I don't know any Mandarin.
Wait, really? I thought you spoke a little Chinese.
No, Japanese.
Oh. So
Yeah, hit us with some Japanese.
Hit him with some Japanese.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio goes what?
Goku. You can't see my mouth. You don't know if that was me that said that. You can't get me for this.
Well, now I'm on the spot. I'm forgetting all that I've ever learned.
I don't think you've ever learned any words in Japanese.
Well,
I'm
watches
on
a lot
day
of,
300 on Duolingo.
and that's all you've learned. Maybe you need a refund.
No, I know
Yeah,
more.
you suck shit.
I know more.
Duolingo.
I don't fuck with learning other languages. I know
Duo
one.
my balls.
All right, easy. How
What I'm
does
doing.
everybody feel about the position that Matt's in right now?
I kind of
I
like
think you
it.
could spread a bit
Really?
more.
What?
Matt, show me your cock.
Okay.
Matt, if we get 10 subs,
If we get
will you post all on the Sewerboys subreddit?
one sub,
We have subs.
If we
one
get
more sub.
Yeah.
I'll
If we
do it
get-
right now.
If we get one more sub that's not us, I will post whole.
Fuck. Damn it. I did it before you said us.
Yeah. I'll post whole not only on the subreddit but on every platform we are on.
Okay.
All right.
I will make a Sewerboys OnlyFans.
I was about to say we need a Sewerboys OF.
Okay. What would we do on there?
I won't be
Well, I'd
able to
post
see
my
it
taint.
because they've blocked adult websites in Tennessee. Did you know about that?
What?
What? For real?
Yeah.
Was that
Porn
Trump?
is banned here. I think it was a mixture of like Trump and just local legislator.
Like no porn at all.
You have to verify your age, but ain't nobody putting their ID.
Yeah, don't you have
into
to give them
a
your
database.
ID to get verified?
You have to take a picture of your ID and
That's
it like
so
verifies
crazy.
it. Yeah, I'm not.
Imagine
I'm
giving
not
your
doing that.
driver's
No one else
license
is
to
doing that.
Pornhub.
Yeah. uploading my driver's license to Goon.
What if that
insane.
happens here?
It could.
Well, it kind of already. Well, actually, okay.
Can you guys test it
Let
right
me
now?
be frank.
I'll be kept.
So if you go on incognito mode and you go on Pornhub, you can't. You have to sign in to access it.
No.
Since when?
Since a while, I think. Matt, do it.
You guys must be on
That's-
different
Do what?
Pornhubs.
I mean,
Go
that's
on
never been a
incognito
thing.
mode and then go on Pornhub. Yes, it is a thing.
You've been able to do it without logging in.
No,
I just have to hit that I'm 18. Not that I know.
Yeah.
I'm
you just have to hit that you're 18.
No, I'm telling you guys, it's making
This is
insane. I have
Vinny,
to log
this is
in.
this is a safe space. It's a
And that's-
Goon safe space.
That's why I don't watch porn anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I wish that I could I wish that I was a eunuch. You know about the eunuchs?
Yeah, we can do that
Yeah,
to you. That could be our.
You have no cock nor pussy.
Yeah, it's where you just have like a little pee hole down there and nothing else.
Yeah.
What?
You're playing pincushion, as we've discussed before the podcast.
Okay. I
Wait,
don't know what
You're like a Ken doll.
Can I combine both holes into one?
just to have like a big cloaca, like
Yeah.
a chicken.
And I can piss and shit out of one?
I don't think you can do that. I think you would still have to have two holes, one for pee and
Why?
one for poop. Just because that's
I
the
think
way God made us.
could. You
What
could
if
do
I
it. It has to be a
have-
really big one, though.
What if I have like a big hole
Yeah.
for the
I don't like this conversation.
It's scientific. What if I have a big hole and then
Now I'm gonna start paying you money to not burp on the fucking podcast.
that's never gonna happen? I like beer.
You could just do it quietly. Like
Yeah, you could just turn off to the side.
I drink a lot of soda, so I'm always burping, but I always just like hit like a, you know.
Yeah, but here's
Yeah,
the
I go,
thing:
like,
is that
Over here.
we need the content, we need the edge. I'm the wild card.
That's true. Tucker does want to sand us down. He wants to.
He wants
Be
to.
corporate.
He wants to oppress me.
That's true.
I don't know what to
Tucker
say.
sees me, fat little white boy, and he's like, "I need to oppress him."
I gotta put
do.
you in the chocolate waterfall.
You're like, "You need to put me in my place."
I do want to put like a child leash on you.
Oh, that'd be so fun, though. Imagine we went to the grocery store and you had me on a leash.
Well, that's how we scare people at the grocery store.
I don't think they'd be that shocked if they
Until you
saw
start
me.
barking.
Hey, can we get back to my?
Okay, wait. If I showed up to the grocery store with a leash on, I don't think anyone would be that shocked. I'd be like, yeah, look at me and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, what if I wasn't with you? Like you were just running around with the leash, and I
Well,
would
they'd
be
be
like,
like,
"Have you seen my brother?"
Somebody needs to get that guy back to his carer, his caretaker.
Can we get back to my big hole?
Well, this conversation spurred because I said I didn't want anything down there.
Well, see, because I just want one big hole where the poop comes out, but then there's
You
like
already have that.
right, but then there's like a little tube inside of me that goes to the very end of that big hole where the pee also comes out.
I think through modern medicine we could probably make that happen. Actually, like it's just a urethra, you know, like you just like
Straight up.
pull that shit and like route it. You know, like, it's kind of like Ethernet cables. You just route that
Yeah,
shit.
it's just like my bodily fluid holes are just circuitry.
I wish we weren't trying to do like clickbait stuff on the titles, because I would love to title this like "It Ain't Nothing But a Urethra."
You could title it like
It ain't
Rat's
nothing
Big
but a
Hole.
urethra thing.
That's big hole.
Yeah.
Imagine like a Facebook page for urethra memes.
I'm sure there is. Go on Reddit. There's definitely a urethra meme on Reddit.
Yeah, let's go to r/urethra.
Well, I feel like there are people with like chronic urethral issues, you know.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like they're just posting their dick holes on
And
Reddit.
they're like, "What's wrong with it?"
and then they start squeezing it and making it talk.
Well, there was a subreddit that was people putting googly eyes on their wieners. Do you guys remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh my god. When
It starts with
when-
G. Is it like it's glorping or something?
What?
something
It had
like
a
that.
fucked up name.
That's a Rick and Morty thing, isn't
The
it?
first one I saw
think so.
was
No, that's
was
the
a guy
Tomba.
put googly eyes on his balls and just had like the bottom text say "I'm appalled," and it was the funniest thing ever because we can't keep this in the podcast. It's very vulgar.
Oh,
But
this is all on the podcast.
Yeah.
He had like
Maybe
he had the
Tucker's bit
fucking
at the start gets cut, but
he had the foreskin, you know, and it looked like it looked like a little face, like it was like shocked. It was funny. It was
Ooh.
very funny. It's okay.
They're posting memes on there. The stylish dog. What's his name?
What's the stylish dog? What?
That motherfucker with his hands in his pockets.
Oh, the chill guy?
Yeah, the chill guy.
I
They
don't
posted
like
chill
him.
guy, and it
Stylish
says
dog.
they posted chill guy, and it says me when it's burning.
Oh, we're back to urethral meats.
Yeah.
I see.
That rocks.
It's all coming together.
Wait, can somebody make that? We gotta post that.
Yeah. Me when it's leaking, but I'm a low-key or chill guy. Posting that on r/.
Me when it's all backed up.
Me when there's a little bit of sludge.
Me when it's leaking yellow-white.
Me when I started peeing and then it stopped and then there's something really big and fat in there and it won't come out.
Oh, no. If I ever get kidney stones, can somebody look into if Coke Zero can give you kidney stones?
It definitely gives you.
No, I don't think so. I think I would have them by now, really. I do.
No,
Well, you drink water.
That's true. I am quite hydrated.
I forgot my fucking circle bottle at work, so I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, man.
You have BBR.
Yeah, PBR is
beer.
basically water, like you said.
It is. The first ingredient's water,
And the
It's
second
practically
ingredient
water
is beer.
but if the first ingredient is water, it is the most prominent ingredient. So that's just how it works. What was I looking up? Urethras?
I don't even fucking know, man. I don't know why you're on your
Can
phone at
you
all.
get kidney stones? Kidney stones.
You should look up what causes Coke Zeros or fuck.
From
Shit. I mean, we should look up what causes kidney stones, and then we should reverse engineer it.
It's for some reason that really tickled me. What was the cause of Coke Zero?
The worst drinks for kidney stones are dark colas
Yep.
and other carbonated
But
beverages.
why? What in that is bad?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Because I don't buy it. I feel like it has to have the real stuff in it.
Of all the soda that I've
Sugar?
drank in my entire
Yeah.
life, I've never gotten a kidney stone. So there's no way.
That's true. I feel like some people are just
no way.
predisposed to them.
Yeah.
If there's a urologist in the chat, can you let us know?
Fat
If you're
chances
listening to this
any
and you're
sort
a
of doctor.
urologist, can you hit our Gmail account, please?
Oh, okay. So how about this?
Okay.
Coke Zero is not bad for your kidneys in moderation. However, Coke Zeros are linked to alterations in the gut microbiome.
No, I don't give a fuck about
and
that. I
gives
always
you-
have
wait
diarrhea.
until you hear what you can get. Osteoporosis.
Whatever.
What is that?
That's where your bones get real weak and they start breaking
just-
or something.
You just get
then
put in a
you're
wheelchair.
pussy.
Whatever. I only ever broke one bone, and that was in football in the 7th grade on my 4th day of practice.
Cool.
Well, I was a big fat little boy, so they were like, they put me up against the biggest guy, who he went into the military and he came back and he wasn't the same.
Hey man, why aren't you kinder to yourself?
Why aren't you
What?
kind of the military?
I feel like I'm caught between two stones right now.
Kidney stones.
Oh fuck!
Oh, we're two kidneys.
And I'm the stone.
No, if we're two kidneys, you'd be the vulva.
Huh?
I was like, I really wish Jake would chime in right now.
I haven't found a place to fucking chime in at all this entire podcast. I feel
I'm
like.
sorry, Jake,
What the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
are we going on right now?
We're
We're
talking about vulvas.
urethras.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
All right, Jake, lay us down your opinion on the vulva. What's up with it?
Fake news doesn't exist.
Hit him with some bars, Jake, to transition us into the next segment.
Wait. Thanos putting all the fuck.
All the kidney
Thanos
stones
putting
in
all
my
the
urethra.
kidney stones in his glove.
Chat, draw Thanos putting your kidney stones in his urethra, please.
Iron Man, you think you know what it takes to kill half the population?
Not a quote.
I got all these stones in my dick, my big purple dick. What did Thanos sound like? He sounded like Josh Brolin.
Iron Man.
But like, what did he say?
Dreaded
He said, "I am inevitable,"
from
and
it.
Iron Man said, "Yeah, I'm gay."
Iron Man, kidney stones are inevitable.
He says, I am Robert Downey Jr.
And I had a drug problem.
Are we just gonna read like Wikipedia pages or something? Like,
I went to rehab.
Hey, I hate to do this.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's a great time to talk about the news.
All right, get out of here.
Well, just don't go in the sewer scoop without me.
No, we won't go
Right,
to the
we
super
won't,
scoop.
but we can do a transition.
Yeah,
while
this is a
you're pissing.
transition point.
Can you
Okay.
hand me that beer?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a beer too.
Let's go.
Leave all this in.
We're drinking.
I'm just gonna go on Twitter and read the first thing I see. Okay.
No, we got a transition.
What's the transition?
What if Anthony Fantano, instead of saying transition, give this album a listen? Yeah, but I can't move.
What if Anthony Fantano was trans?
Yeah, what if he said trans?
Gender.
Give this album a listen.
Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best. You're the best. What should I review next? Please subscribe. Please hit like and please subscribe and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. There's another video next to my head. I don't fucking know what he says.
What if he didn't even say any second half of the word? He just said trans. Give this album a listen.
Damn, Twitter fucking sucks. Every time I open it, I'm just like, what is any of this fucking garbage?
It's not Twitter, bro.
It's X.com. Everything I know.
You know what I think we need to do?
I wish I was a pharaoh.
I wish I was mass.
Jake, why don't you hit him with some wisdom?
what do you think I have? What do you think I have?
A disease.
I got nothing.
Crohn's.
I have nothing. I did pull up Twitter to see the first thing that would be on my feed. And it's someone quote tweeting the Arizona Iced Tea account. It says Arizona Iced Tea is still 99 cents, and this absolute fucking Neanderthal said, "Still dog shit too. Congrats, guys. Big things happening over there, huh?" Hey, at 6asscat, maybe get a fucking life, huh?
Oh shit! They dropped the official Zuckerberg
Maybe
token.
life.
What?
Wait,
Zuckerberg token?
hold on.
Hold on, I need to sit up.
What if Fantano was a transformer?
Oh, and he's like, Optimus. I give this a 10.
He says transformer.
More than it meets the eye. Guess what the number one trend right now is? Guess.
Let's see what happened. I'm gonna put my arm around you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we didn't have to do all that. My arm's not comfortable.
I like to be held.
The biggest topic on the news today.
Number one trend right now.
Transformers.
Epstein.
Epstein's back.
In a
He
big
came-
way.
They put him in a mech.
What?
Robo Epstein.
Yeah, this is my buddy Robo Epstein.
He's so much scarier as a robot.
They can't catch him if he's a robot. His neck is reinforced so they can't hang him in his cell. Like, imagine Hillary trying to fight Robot Epstein. She wouldn't be able to get him.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
she couldn't get
he's
him.
also declassifying the MLK.
The FBI killed him. We know this.
Yeah, same thing with JFK. Like, we don't need to declassify it, you know?
All right, Matt. I heard that something just hit our inbox. Do you want to read the news?
No.
The scoop?
Well, there's another scoop before that one.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I'm talking about, motherfucker.
There's another scoop before that one.
Matt, talk on the mic.
There's another scoop.
You can't tell him to do that. He'll rebel.
know, The thing is, my arm also went around Vinny, and you're right.
Yeah.
All right, there's some news.
I'm like a little baby.
There's some news. Someone's got to read the news.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do that one first.
No, 1 second.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm fucking this whole bit up.
Oh, I thought you guys maybe would give me a phone.
Oh, I'll give you a phone thing. Mine's cracked, though. Is that okay?
Mine's cracked too.
Oh, when did you crack yours?
Well, my case is cracked.
No, it's my screen. Oh,
Mine's jailbroken.
Order 66. And John Legend is.
They dropping a new one of those?
No, I think they're executing John Legend today.
Honestly, it's about
Give
time.
me your fucking phone.
I have to figure out where I put the Google Docs
right
at.
there.
Okay.
I wish they would have done it sooner, honestly.
Well, see, now Matt classified it, and I don't know how to declassify it.
Here, let me see.
All right, yeah, you do it.
Well, I gotta classify them. That way it's silly.
What the fuck is this?
It's the Google Docs app.
No.
So fucking bright. Oh my god.
Hey, It's sewer news time.
That's the text color.
It's the
Okay, that works.
Sewerboys
That
news
works.
time.
You can read that.
Sewer scoop.
Who's ready for a sewer scoop?
Sewer scoop.
All right, this first information.
Well, this is the only one.
Oh, this first and only information comes to you
It
from
was slow news cycle.
slow news day. Comes to you from Matthew. It's a bittersweet moment on Crestmore Avenue today as little Johnny Tasselblatt closed his lemonade stand.
Oh no.
The 8-year-old decided that it was time to venture onto a better business model. We spoke with him this morning. Yeah, so there's a quote from him. Yeah, so I like to make lemonade and I still only want a quarter for it, and my mom and her friends say it's really good, but I don't know, I think I have to make more money, and my dog got sick and it made me really sad. And we had to make it go to the farm in the sky. Tasselblatt said he needed a few minutes to cry and eat candy.
Don't we all?
When he came back, he said, "I'm sorry, I got sad. I just know other people are gonna be sad too, and that's sad." What the fuck? So I wanna help them be less sad. So I'm going. There's a quote from Tasselblatt. So I want to help them be less sad. So I'm going to shoot your pet dead. So I'm going to shoot your pet dead with my BB gun that my dad got me for Christmas, and it only costs a quarter. So it's like lemonade, but lemonade that is sad because your pet went to the farm in heaven. Oh, maybe I'll give lemonade out when I do it. Isn't that inspiring? That's the end of the story.
Isn't that a great story?
So that's really lovely, I think, because I think some of us are not in touch with our negative emotions, you know? Like, I think some people push them down, so sort of giving them an affordable way, because, hey, inflation's hitting, you know? Mm-hmm. We are still reeling from Bidenomics, and so it's expensive to feel sad.
It is.
If I want to feel sad, I got to drink a lot of liquor.
Yeah.
And I can't afford that, but
You're going through a sad thing, and you know it's like, oh, you gotta put my pet down, and then you get the huge medical bill and all that. But then you can just go to little Johnny down the street with his BB gun, and he just he blasts your pet in the head, and then he gives you a lemonade. And it only
100%.
costs a quarter.
they don't give you lemonade at the vet.
They don't.
They don't.
Has anyone looked into this?
No, they just
should.
give you your pet in a box. That's all they give you.
And no lemonade.
I had a pet die, as you guys know, and they gave me a catalog of different small urns to put my dead cat in.
Did you buy one?
I got the cheapest one. Well, I was unemployed at the time, so
It's just an Amazon bar.
no. It's a plastic white cube. Is what it's like a
Wait, do you have it still?
yeah.
It's opaque,
Why have I
right?
never seen it?
I keep it on my shelf.
We should spread the ashes live on stream.
No.
Is it opaque? Can
you
you
mean,
see
is
the
it
ashes?
opaque?
Can you see the ashes in the
you
cube?
don't see
Okay,
the
thank
ashes.
God.
It's a plastic white
Hold on.
box.
Well, you can have white plastic that's also like clear.
Well, I
I
would
make
have
sure
said
you're not
that.
seeing the ashes.
No, I
That's
can't see
fucked
the
up.
ashes.
Yeah.
Do you like that news article?
No.
Why?
Because you made me read it.
I didn't
That's
make...
I forgot that you guys read it earlier and were laughing about it.
Well, there's actually a.
Wait a second.
Oh shit.
This just came across my desk just now.
Oh fuck. Was it?
This is brand new. This is brand new news. It seems like the Sewer Boys have been purchased by.
You gotta fucking rip it. You have to do it with conviction. It's not funny.
It seems the Sewer Boys have been purchased by China.
Well, that was lovely. I'm just gonna start reading some articles. How about that? Let's
What
try
about
to.
the ones you popped in the doc?
I have them. I have them up. So this is from Forbes. This could be your AI robot girlfriend for $175,000. If the movie Her piqued your interest in an AI partner, a company at CES 2025 is willing to sell you a robot girlfriend if you have $175,000 to spare. Realbotics is an American firm with a range of AI robots that it claims can fulfill a variety of roles, including acting as a brand representative at a sales booth. Oh, they got robot slaves now. As a companion for an elderly person, or even as a romantic partner to tackle the staggering loneliness epidemic.
You
Imagine your grandma was in the Hurt Locker.
Well,
Yeah, I still got him, motherfucker.
It was the silence.
So, are you saying that we're swapping ourselves out for the robot?
It's an AI version of you. But the racism meter is turned way up. Because your grandma's really racist and she wants to hear you talk about it.
Why am I swapping myself out with a robot?
Because you hate your grandma.
But I don't.
Can we put ourselves in a different scenario?
can I just make the robot my grandma?
Oh,
That's
a
much
good
one.
one.
Oh, AI grandma.
Yeah. Why do I need to hang out with that old bag? You know?
That's funny, Jake.
I want Robo Grandma.
That's true. I want my grandma to be able to generate me a picture.
Grok Grandma.
I want my grandma to be able to generate me a picture of Zendaya hanging out with Yoda. I want to see. I want to see Leia Seydoux smoking a joint with that motherfucker Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if we got the robot ourselves, and I could be on that robot.
Oh, or maybe we get a mannequin with like a little speaker.
Oh, you have like an iPhone on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an iPad. Buy an iPad from like some pawn shop and put it on a mannequin.
There's a show.
We do have an iPad.
And we just need the mannequin.
What's the show I'm thinking of?
Doctor
where-
Who?
No, they go to high school. Is it Victorious where she's on an iPad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 We need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do want like a stand with an iPad on it, and we can move you around. You know?
Yeah,
and
you
if
do-
he's bad, we can
yeah.
shake him.
Yeah.
Would we?
Just like my son.
I feel like Jake would have the Joy-Con.
Yeah, he needs like a joystick.
If I could remotely control it from
What
my
if we gave him a drone?
That's
If I
that'd be
could-
scary inside, I think.
If I could
Jersey's
just set
fucked
up, if I could be on like a big pedestal and I can add wheels and I can move it around remotely from where I'm at.
So you want more
And-
attention, is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Well, but if somebody bought like a bunch of like big potted vases, like a lot of dirt, and put it around Tucker's apartment, and then I could just knock over as a bit.
We need to get a bunch of vases and fill them with dirt.
Okay.
That's how we make
And-
Jake happy.
And not just like normal dirt. Like there needs to be like worms and shit in it too. I need dirt
like I
from
look like a pregnant woman.
You're gonna
right
have
now.
worms everywhere
I
by
need
the
dirt
end of
from the
this
street.
bit.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know
gonna
how
have
I feel about the
creepy
worms, but
Well, what you guys should do is like maybe you guys move somewhere, not here, but move somewhere, and then we go there.
Jake's like, what if you guys moved to a different place that was also not where I'm at? All three of you, uproot your lives, quit your
Well,
jobs.
I'll move
Well, you say he'll
wherever
move
you
there.
move. Yeah.
Oh, we all go to the same place: New York, Chicago.
Yeah. Well,
Cincinnati.
they're most likely New York. I know, Matt, you hate New York City, but
I do.
But is that like a
you're-
bit that you do? I feel like you're just doing a bit.
I thought you changed. I thought you liked New York now.
Yeah, then I hated it again.
Why? What happened?
no,
Well, it hasn't been the same for you since the towers came down.
It really hasn't.
I think the four of us in New York would be a ruckus. Vinny, I think you
Yeah.
would thrive the most out of all of us.
Interesting. I actually want to
In the
know.
city.
I want to know more about that. Why are you shaking your fucking head, asshole?
I'm not shaking head.
No, not
Me?
you. This one.
Oh.
This one.
Oh.
No, you have to yell at me too because I was, but you were only seeing Tucker. You,
No, I
Why
said-
would I have a? I love the city.
I feel like you'd
no,
have a panic
I-
attack.
I'd say-
It would. I think there would be a rough adjustment period of about a year where I get really depressed and I start playing the bongos And
No, I say you thrive because that, respectfully, that city's full of freaks, and you know, I'm not saying you're a freak, but you have that mind that I just feel like New York City would be like, it'd be like Play-Doh in your hands.
That is true.
You got freak mentality.
You got freak head.
Jake says, I'm a freak on the mental. I'm freak elemental.
You got a freaky cerebellum.
There's shit happening up here. I don't even know how to describe it.
In Pittsburgh?
No, in his brain.
My brain. Well, also in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, the thing about New York is I would love to be able to walk everywhere. I'm so tired of driving my car. Fuck it. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
In New York. In New York, you
Not
can.
here, though.
No,
That's
not
what
there.
you just said. You said you would love to walk everywhere in New York, and I said yes, you can.
Yeah, but that's why I would like to be in New York, is so I could walk everywhere.
Oh, I see.
Because I can't do that here. I have to drive to the store. I have to drive to the movies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to just walk a couple blocks and see a movie, you know?
Yeah, I was there for Thanksgiving, and it just reiterated how much I want to be there.
But the thing
great.
is that it's so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So that's why we should move to Chicago.
I mean, I like Chicago. Sam's never been.
I don't know.
They made a song about Chicago. They didn't make one about New York.
And a musical.
They got a band.
Not a single song about New York.
Well, there's also
Well,
Kansas.
there's quite a bit of songs about New York, Matt.
Name one.
New York, New York.
Not familiar.
I feel like you made that up.
You ever heard Devil Went Down to
You better
Georgia?
yell at him.
Well, now I feel like I'm rebelling against you.
Yeah, you are.
So, I do have a question about this AI.
You see it? Oh, there it is.
Wait till
About this AI person.
we're back in there.
What if we generated the towers with Grok?
You could
Nobody
3D
saw
print
that.
them.
3D.
Why? Yeah, tell me why we couldn't.
My new Instagram Reel series, 3D printing every terrorist.
So,
Yo, I bet Benghazi wouldn't happen if they had 3D printers there. We need to print Hillary.
Okay, that one I like for various reasons.
I want to
like
print
that.
it.
name them.
I'd like to have a small Hillary in my pocket at all times.
Why would you
If
like
you-
to have a small Hillary in your pocket?
I feel like it would be comforting. You know?
Ooh,
'Cause-
and you could like have a bunch of them and give them out to like kids on the street and be
Yeah,
like,
you know
"Take this
how
with
like
you."
you know how like people when like people who drive Jeeps they like to put rubber ducks on Jeeps.
Yeah.
I'd be doing that to like Teslas for Hillary, you know?
Oh, guys, I've been watching this program. Maybe you've heard of it, Deal or No Deal Island.
Uh-huh.
And it's Deal or No Deal, but it's hosted by Rob Manganiello, and it's on an island. And the banker this season, last season it was Howie. Spoilers.
Okay.
This season, the banker is a woman.
Oh, it's like The Masked Singer?
Yeah, so each season there's a new banker,
Gotcha.
Masked
and
Banker.
this time she's a lady.
I thought the
How do you
whole
know
point
she's
was
a
we
lady?
didn't know the banker.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like they kind of want to recreate that, but also have a big reveal to build up to because the show fucking sucks.
But maybe that's stupid. Just don't do the show then. I think they were like, oh, we got to bring back Deal or No Deal, but let's do a twist. Let's put it on an island. And then they're like, oh, fuck, we actually don't have an idea for this.
Well, Howie's too busy making TikToks, so they had to bring in Rob, and Rob just doesn't have it the way Howie had
Who's
it.
Rob?
Rob Manganiello. He's like an actor or something.
I don't think his name is Rob.
Yes, it is.
You're thinking of Rob McElhaney.
No, I'm not thinking of Rob
Yeah,
McElhaney.
isn't it like John?
Yeah, it's Manganiello. He was going to be Deathstroke in Batman.
What the shit do you mean?
He was
What's his
Deathstroke in
name? Is
Batman.
it Joe?
Joe.
Is it Joe Manganiello?
Yeah, Joe. He was going to be Deathstroke in Batman. He was teased at the end of Batman vs. Superman. If you recall, when Lex Luthor was on the ship, Deathstroke pulled up. It was Joe Manganiello.
That was him.
That was
Yeah,
him.
well, that's who I was thinking of. But yeah, the reason I brought that up is because Jake mentioned Teslas, and there was this old guy with scary eyeballs on the show, and his name was just Rock, R-O-C-K, and he's a fucking weird looking dude. And on the episode that he gets eliminated on, sorry, again, spoiler warning for Deal or No Deal Island, if anybody's invested in that program, he's like, they ask him what he would do with the money, and he's like, I want to buy a Cybertruck and put a camper on it.
That's sick.
And I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
I don't think I understand the concept of this show.
Oh, do you want me to explain it to you real quick? So they get a bunch of contestants and put them on an island. They live on the island. Every day they wake up and they do an excursion, and that determines who has immunity and who has, and it has nothing to do with Deal or No Deal. There's often cases involved.
I zoned out.
There's often cases involved. Listen. There's often cases involved. Jake, are you listening?
I am, but this just sounds like Survivor. Where's Jeff Probst?
Well,
this is just Survivor.
Where's Jeff's probe?
They're bringing in people that were on Survivor to build more hype for the show. And somebody from Big Brother. But so some of the excursions do involve cases. But so they play the game, not Deal or No Deal. They just play like a game, like Red Rover or some shit. And
wait, isn't that when you jerk off a dog?
No. So people win and they lose, and like it's usually based on like how much they got in their case that they found or won or chose. And the lowest people, they're up for elimination, and they are the ones that have to play the banker in a game of Deal or No Deal at the Deal or No Deal Banker's Temple. And it is called the Banker's Temple. And so they pull up to the Banker's Temple, and the people who did the best choose from the two people who did the worst who has to play the banker in a game of Deal or No Deal. If they make a good deal where the deal that they accepted was higher than the amount of money they had in their case, they get to eliminate somebody. But if their deal is worse than the number they had in their case, they go home.
I think that this should be maybe our content, is that we just talk for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
And then we edit that, because what the fuck?
What?
I think we get some funny bits out of what you just did.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody give a fuck what you're saying.
Not only that, but I'm wondering, how do you have the time to watch this?
Oh, well,
Hey, wait a second. Literally a week ago, you were like, I hate TV. I don't watch TV.
I do hate TV, but I do watch a lot of TV.
Oh my god.
It sounds like probably the worst show that could be on CBS right now.
Well, I like garbage. Deal or No Deal Island. I'm watching The Pit on Max. I'm watching Chicago Med. I'm watching Pop Culture Jeopardy, hosted by Colin Jost. There's like 24 episodes of it. It's great. They had a non-binary person on recently.
Cool, man.
They didn't acknowledge it.
Wait, a what?
They didn't acknowledge it?
No.
That's good.
A non-binary person, Jake? Have you heard of that?
As of the 20th, I don't know what that is. What is
Why don't
that?
I have more of this? I used to have so much more of this. But yeah, well, yeah. So whatever.
Like that.
What if he comes?
That's good content. Make him come.
You good. Well, I'm always leaking a little bit.
That brings us back to the holes.
It all comes back to urethras, folks. But yeah, what else am I watching on TV?
Oh my god, hold on. Can we go back to fucking AI girlfriend or whatever?
Okay,
Are
let
we
me
gonna
read a
go
little
down
bit
the
more.
line and say what we're watching on TV? I can tell you.
Oh wait, yeah, let's do that, and then
Yeah.
we'll talk about the AI girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
honestly, I do like this better than us reading the news.
Yeah.
Well, let me finish what I was watching on TV because I didn't finish.
Never mind, I like the news better.
Wait, no. Actually, I think that's everything.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Okay.
watch Severance, but I want to rewatch the first season, but I don't want to watch it with my roommate because I don't think he'll get it.
Can I
I
go
hope he
through?
He doesn't.
Can I go through streaming service by streaming service? I'll tell you what I'm watching currently.
Yeah, why don't you list the streaming services?
Yeah, list the streaming services you
So,
subscribe
I'm
to.
gonna get
Name
you
everything
the-
you've ever watched on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a heater real quick on Tubi. I'm watching.
Go to hell.
I'm watching Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, like the old show? Do they still make
Yeah.
that?
As of 2020 now.
Because Gordon died of COVID.
Yeah. On Apple TV, I believe I'm watching The Mosquito Coast.
Oh, fuck me, I've got COVID.
What the fuck is Mosquito Coast?
It's a Apple TV show.
Is it about malaria?
Wait.
No.
Real quick. Jake, do you have a notebook out?
I do have a notebook out.
Do you write down the shows you're watching?
Yeah.
Why don't you show the class?
I'm not doing that.
Can we see that?
Shut up!
I'm not doing that.
Reveal your secrets!
Can we see
On
What else you got
Netflix,
written in there? He's got his hit list in there.
on Netflix, I'm watching Arrow.
And
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Under
Good
Arrow, it says, girls at school I don't like.
On Disney Plus, I'm watching MASH.
Like
Nice.
the one in Vietnam?
Yeah.
I thought it was Korea.
No, it's Vietnam.
On Peacock,
Same.
I'm watching Murder, She Wrote.
Ooh. You know what else is on Peacock? Deal or No Deal Island.
Okay. On Hulu, I'm watching American Housewife.
Ooh.
I love that show.
Did
I love
anyone
that
watch
show.
the Abbott Elementary Always Sunny crossover?
Shut up.
No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it though.
It's fine.
It's Jake's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. Continue.
On Crunchyroll, I'm watching
Oh my-
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, I hate JoJo's. I don't fuck with
It
that
sucks.
shit.
It's fucking booty cheeks and ass.
Actually, I've never seen it, but I've seen images from it, and I'm like, that looks like the ugliest thing. It's like I say
Terrible.
this is my line on JoJo's. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is like the Japanese Big Mouth. That's how it.
Oh. That's good comparison. It's
Aren't
terrible.
JoJo's the thick fries? What are those called? Yeah, thick potatoes. French fries.
No, she was the girl on Dance Moms.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They're potato wedges.
I'm gonna look it
I
up.
don't think you can call her that.
On Stars, I'm watching BMF.
But this motherfucker has every service. His
I
streaming bill
do.
is
I
$7,000.
do. Well, I don't pay for all of these. On Paramount Plus, I'm watching Hawaii Five-0. I watched some of that today.
Nice.
And on Max, I'm watching Doctor Who.
What part of Doctor Who are you watching?
I just got to the old dude.
Pause. Tucker's just looking at pictures of fries. This motherfucker scrolled through at least 10.
They are called JoJo's.
There are JoJo fries. They're like wedges, I guess.
Yeah, I think JoJo's is the
The restaurant?
no the for the fucking we call them JoJo's.
I'm on I'm on Peter Capaldi, Doctor. That's who
No.
I'm on right now.
Oh, I stopped watching when he showed up, but there is an episode in his run where they say that everyone who's cremated is burning for eternity, and now I don't think I'm going to be cremated because of that. I'm a little afraid that that's true.
Oh, so you let your cat burn for eternity?
Yeah, way to go, Vinny.
Well, I didn't know what else to do with him.
And then put him in the
Bury him?
Amazon box.
I didn't have a yard.
Well, you could flush him on a toilet too.
No.
That's so fucked up. That's the most fucking heinous thing you've ever said.
I'm sorry, it's not funny because if I had a cat and it died, it'd be truly tragic for me. But for some
really
reason,
hard
I
time
love to
in my
make
life.
jokes about your dead cat. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
everyone's dead pet is funny until it's yours.
Yeah,
That's true. If you had a dead pet that
I actually have multiple, and that actually is
well,
funny.
your mom runs a puppy mill or whatever.
I'm not gonna talk about my family life on the
Sorry.
podcast.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make the joke. That's not true.
I had a lot of dogs growing up,
Maybe too many, some would say.
maybe too many, and maybe some of them died.
Well, they would eat each other.
Well, I like to play a game with them personally, where I just put them in the basement and let them starve.
I was gonna say you lock them in the basement, make them eat each
See what
other.
happens.
It's like when I was a kid, I would catch bugs and I would put them in a thing together and I'd see which one killed the other one.
Yeah, that's fucked up. What you just said. What you just said is fucking crazy,
Okay,
dude.
if I'm-
Nobody does that.
If I'm being honest, I would catch bugs and I would put them together thinking that they would be friends. And then they'd always kill each other. But that's real. I didn't put them together because I wanted to see them fight. I put them together because I wanted to create an enclosure. And they always fucking died.
What
I know.
kind of bugs?
Well, one time I caught a stick bug, and I didn't even know we had those here.
A stink bug?
No, a stick bug.
What?
What do you mean?
I swear to God, in Western Pennsylvania, I caught a stick bug.
That motherfucker from Bug's Life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a stick bug.
Wait,
They're
did you
real.
guys know that something has to have moisture on it in it to freeze?
So that's why bugs don't freeze.
Bugs can freeze because they're full of wet. But I just found out this morning that something's got to be wet to freeze.
Yeah.
But we can
What
freeze.
the
I
fuck
guess
are
we're
you
wet,
saying?
huh?
Well, I'm just saying,
Can you
like,
give me an example of something that's not wet?
sand.
Where's this leading?
All right, motherfucker.
Sand doesn't freeze.
Oh,
But that was my thing too.
well, it's hot on the beach, dipshit.
But there's moist, so like there's kind of moisture in pretty much everything, you know. Well, fuck you. You can take sand anywhere.
No, because there's a beach in Maine.
not to me, there is.
But I just found out this morning that it's got to be wet to freeze.
So sand can't freeze.
Sand, unless there's moisture in it, can't freeze.
Well, then it becomes glass.
Nope, that is when you have heat. That's the opposite.
Well, no, I think it works both directions. You make it
No.
really cold, it also becomes glass. What do you think, Jake?
I think in Minecraft you can't freeze things,
Oh,
but you can put
Mhm.
you can put things in a furnace, and that tickled Matt Pink.
Oh, what if so? Trump's gutting the Department of Education.
Yeah.
So now science class, they're just gonna make them play Minecraft.
There is Minecraft's like education mode.
They're just gonna put the bus
What?
driver in there and make
Yeah,
him watch
did you-
him play Minecraft.
Did you not know that there's like school mode for Minecraft? There's actually
Yeah,
like
they do use
can-
it as an educational tool. That is real.
yeah.
Why
you
haven't
can,
we done that?
They,
It's not
it's,
fun. I don't think
it's
It
free
sucks.
actually.
It's just
Minecraft
like
brain.
it teaches you how to do math or whatever. But what are you looking at?
I'm checking on Twitch, man.
I thought you were looking at more fries.
Yeah, so
I
Minecraft
I'm really
education,
hungry though now.
Oh, me
it's
too.
it's free and it has like different things in it that aren't in base Minecraft. Like you can do like science experiments and shit.
Oh, nice. You can make a pistol. Well, it's for
maybe?
school. You have to cut that.
I'm not cutting that. Fuck.
No.
You
It's-
get enough kids.
It's wild to
Fuck
me
that
that
guy.
there are people in high school that are thinking about killing other people. I was in high school. I was just thinking about the next time I get to eat peanut butter.
Yeah, but you got. I think your problem is actually much deeper. than the shootings.
I was diagnosed. I had a problem. I have a problem. It doesn't go away, unfortunately. There's no cure.
Oh,
There's a
oh,
cause.
I just looked it up.
Vaccines.
So for Minecraft Education Edition, you need to have a work or school email, like Microsoft account, to be able to play.
Yeah,
I have one.
I also have one.
And that
Wait,
blows.
Vinny, since you have it, why don't you do their new special thing that they do? The people who have autism do this thing now.
Oh yeah. yeah.
That can we talk about that though for real? 'Cause that is
Maybe we
crazy.
should. Yeah, I mean it's fucked. Yeah.
So if you haven't heard, Elon at Trump's inauguration I'm sure everybody knows, but he did a Hitler salute. And
Like big time.
like big twice too. He did it
Twice.
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 So that's not an accident. You do. If one Hitler salute, shame on you. 2 Hitler salutes, shame on me. You know. So he did that, and many people came to his defense.
Sorry.
The Anti-Defamation League, for one, they were like, we don't know. We think he's just autistic. So now
He was
I think
stimming.
the narrative is that he was stimming. And usually when I stim, I just fidget with my orb or whatever, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Or if I'm alone, my nuts. But I mean, he smacked his chest.
Well, see, here's the bullshit about it. Is someone pulled up a video? He claimed that he was giving his heart out to the audience, you know. But at a Tesla event in 2023, he said the same thing. I give you my heart, and he did this and that. So he does know the difference. He just did a Nazi salute.
No,
Just
he's
fucking
just
admit it,
autistic.
dude.
He's just stimming.
Me when
Oh,
I'm
right,
48
yeah,
and
yeah,
autistic and I don't know what a Nazi salute is.
Yeah, me when I'm autistic and my children hate me and I dated Grimes.
If that's the case, if he doesn't know what that is, they should put him in a home.
I forgot he dated Grimes.
Yeah,
have
he has
3
ex
children
with
together?
Grimes.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
God, man, it's crazy. And now he's the president.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Trump fucks with him like that, you know. But he has so much money.
But Elon comes to Trump's home.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't.
He will
Trump
be
is
fired
like,
within the year.
I wish he would leave. Clingy Elon, that's what I like to call him. My Trump has gotten so much better. I'm glad he's president.
Elon walks into the Oval Office and he says, "Oh, Trump, I really I own Tesla." I don't know what to do.
Elon, you're laughing at your phone. What's so funny? Why don't you show me a meme?
I found this really funny meme. It's called Bad Luck Brian.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. I have Barron call him Bad Luck Barron. They don't like him.
Everyone loves Barron now. Everyone's a big fan of Barron.
He's 7 feet tall.
Yeah. He goes to NYU. He's fucking with some
He's
non-binary
he's
goth.
he 100%.
He's just like Obama.
I mean, no, but he's at NYU. We can only assume.
100% he has a crush. 100% he has a crush on some like trad goth NB at
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
at NYU.
And there
he's
ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
There ain't nothing
But
wrong.
he's in a turmoil because of who his dad is. He can't be in love with an NB.
I remember
You know?
years ago, somebody was like, I found Barron Trump's DeviantArt account, and it was like drawings of him as Sonic. And I don't know if it was real or not,
That'd be so sick.
but it was convincing. It was like anime drawings that he made and stuff.
I'm gonna look it
That'd
up.
be so funny.
That rocks.
Yeah, but damn, yeah, man. But now I think Barron is like assimilating. Like I feel like because he's in college, so he's a grown up now, and
He's a big boy.
he's a big boy, and he's going to the events now, and he's like making speeches and stuff. I think we've heard him
He
talk.
did have the mannerisms down, like the typical Trump family mannerisms.
Yeah.
He had those down pat.
He's like, I'm Trump, but a little boy.
Have we ever heard him speak? I don't think I've ever heard his voice.
I think just very recently, like this last year, maybe.
So I looked up Barron Trump Sonic. I can only find Barron Trump fan account.
No,
on
look
Instagram.
up Barron Trump drawings.
Okay.
I don't know if it was Sonic specifically or just like anime.
Tucker, did you find them?
I did find them. It's Spyro,
Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. And
but also Big Booby and Brother Bear. I'm gonna put all these pictures up.
yeah, put these on.
I do miss seeing pictures of Barron Trump during like Trump's first presidency when he was a little boy, like just wearing like Minecraft t-shirts and shit.
What's bro talking?
When he was a boy.
You don't
When
remember?
he was little and wore t-shirts.
Oh my
No,
god,
you
how many
remember-
years ago was that? That was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So
It's
he was
remember-
what?
crazy.
He was
Do
like
you remember
10.
what I'm talking about?
Trump like entered the national consciousness like right as we became adults, and now like it'll have consumed our entire. We're gonna be entering our 30s when the Trump years are over.
Yeah, we'll be like
Isn't that
31,
fucking
32.
Yeah,
Somebody asked me how old I was today.
I'm still looking at those drawings.
He was a good artist.
Yeah, well they
He
probably
had a lot of potential,
beat
honestly.
it out of him. What's he going to NYU for? Can you look that up? I wanna know
Business
what his major
probably.
is.
I think he's going for
Undecided.
transphobia.
This fucking guy. He gets mad at us for being Chinese, but he's allowed to make that joke.
That's fucking funny.
It was funny.
I look over at Jake like for his approval. I've done this like 10 times and he's always not looking. He's always not looking at me.
He really is giving disappointed dads. Like we're his three
Yeah,
fat sons.
Jake's my
and he doesn't
dad.
fuck with us.
Jake's like Jake's Jim in The Office.
Oh, you do have kind of a John Krasinski vibe,
Yeah.
Disappointed.
motherfucker.
What am I supposed to go off of that?
Be like, hey,
What am I
it's me,
supposed to
Jim.
You say, "Where's Pam? Where's my wife? Where's my son?"
Where's my stupid wife that wouldn't let me go to Philadelphia and sports gamble?
Yeah. Hey, everyone, be quiet. There's monsters. Shh. They can hear noises.
Wait, I'm getting a news bulletin on my phone.
Oh god.
Oh, they're executing John Krasinski today in the Capitol.
No, remember when he did that Some Good News during COVID?
Yeah. And then he sold it.
Yeah, they sold it, and then what came of it?
Probably nothing.
Nothing.
Well, COVID was over before they got into production.
Yeah.
and nobody wants good news anymore. They
They
only
really-
want bad news.
It's
love
crazy.
bad
Like
news.
when COVID started, they really said like we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna be in lockdowns for like the next 10 years, and everyone was so serious about it.
Who said
You know?
that?
Fauci.
That was the thing. Like we were gonna be in lockdowns for like several years, a significant amount of time, and like
Yeah.
what, a year and a half passed.
Yeah.
And
I
no
mean,
one
we
gave
were
a shit
barely in
anymore?
lockdown. You could still go to the grocery store. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
if you ask me what we should have done for COVID is we should have shut everything down. I mean, really shut it down, and rolled out the military and the National Guard and made them bring us our food and our medicines and stuff.
Yeah.
Vinny's trying to declare martial law.
Well,
Okay,
maybe
maybe
it would have
the
been a good thing. Like, I understand what you're saying, Vinny. Like, we get like a holiday toy catalog, like you would get from Toys R Us, but it has like your groceries in it, and you would circle it, and the military would bring it to you in a little care package,
You
and then
guys
they shoot your
remember-
dog.
Do you guys remember the Scholastic Book Fair and you would bring it home and your parents would be so pissed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I circled 9 Diary of a Wimpy Kid books and I'd be like, I need all of them.
I would mostly buy the
Hardcover.
video game like cheat books.
Oh,
I did. Yeah, I did
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would
And I
get
never
really.
used them.
I would get really nervous to ask my parents for lunch money when like my lunch account would run out. I would get scared because like when I was a kid, I was always like I didn't want my parents to spend money on me, and like they'd give me $20, and that would last like 2 weeks. You know,
Who instilled that in you?
it's just something that's always been. I grew up somewhat poor, so like we didn't have a lot
So
of
did
money.
I.
Oh yeah, but like we didn't have a lot. But sometimes I fell into the trap. In our lunch lines, they would have like Sunny D. That was a little upcharge, you know.
And it cost $7.
Yeah, so some days I would get Sunny D, and my parents didn't like that.
Yeah,
they
they
weren't
make you sleep in the
happy.
yard for that one.
Yeah, so like
Hope you
when,
like
when
that
the
Sunny
20
D.
when I would ask for lunch money like 8 days into the 10 days that it should have lasted me, I would feel real bad about it because I got Sunny D 2 days.
But would they make you feel bad about it, or did you inflict
no,
that on
I just felt
yourself?
bad. I just felt
Oh,
bad.
damn.
Well,
How
at
did
first,
$20 last you that long?
well, because it was
I don't-
it was $2.10 a day, so like roughly 2 school weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he was a child, Matt. So he didn't need that much money.
Right, but I'm trying to think of how much school lunch costs.
They didn't give you that much food, so
Our
like
lunch money was digital, I think.
Yeah, I had to put my code.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
put your
no.
code in the keypad.
yeah, but like I would hand the lunch lady like a $20 bill, and she would put that in the register
You
and
get
then
credit.
give me credit to my account.
I actually think I was on a poor kid program and got free school lunches.
Yeah, I wasn't that poor that I had to be on the poor kid lunch, but
There's an Aquabat song about that.
About poor
yeah,
kid
Pizza
lunch?
Day.
Yeah, Pizza Day. The best
Pizza
day
Day
of the week.
rocks.
Oh,
Yeah.
we used to have this English teacher in the 7th grade. Her name was Mrs. Smith. I'll dox her.
Oh, I knew Mrs. Smith.
I mean, everybody had a Mrs. Smith, right? And she was a larger woman, and she had this song that she would sing, and it was
Pizza
about
Day.
pizza burgers. But no, she would sing, "It's Pizza Burger Day. It's Pizza Burger Day." You sound like Joe Biden a little bit.
No, Joe
What
Biden sounds like
grade-
this.
That sounds like my dog before we put him down.
You could have hired a kid to
He
do
couldn't
that.
breathe really well at the
You
end.
should have hit up fucking Tasselbot or whatever his name was.
Hasselblad.
When,
Yeah, Johnny Tasselblad shoots your
When,
dollar
Vinny,
25
what,
cents.
what grade were you in when you had your fat teacher?
7th grade. Well, I had many fat
7th
teachers.
grade. That's interesting. I had my first fat teacher in like 4th grade.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait, you're saying you remember when you had your first fat
My-
I,
teacher?
I thought back, and I didn't have a fat teacher until the 4th grade. She taught music.
Yeah, I didn't have a fat teacher until like.
Did you
6th
not
grade.
like her because she was fat?
No, I loved band class. She taught me how to play the recorder. No, I loved her name. Her name was Mrs. Piper. Shout out, Mrs. Piper.
Why don't you do her now?
I'm waiting for him to stop talking.
She did band, and she was awesome. She was sick.
What instrument did you play? What did you play?
Clarinet. She liked me a lot. We were good friends.
Oh my god.
one time in band class, I was playing the clarinet, and you know it has those wooden reeds. Vinny, you played a reed instrument.
Yeah, I played the saxophone. Yeah.
I wanted to play the saxophone. A quick aside: I wanted to play the saxophone, but my hands were too small, so I had to play the
You had
clarinet.
girly little fingers.
Yeah, I got the little lady fingers. No, this is a good story. This is very traumatic, actually.
Oh, let's go. Hit it.
I was playing the clarinet, and we were like looking at the sheet music stuff, and I was playing. You know, I had a little thing in my mouth, and I like something happened, and like my clarinet got bumped, and the reed went in my gums.
Ah! Oh!
I had to go to the nurse's office and everything. I was bleeding. It was like 5th grade.
That's so fucked.
How did it go in your gum?
Well, it had enough force that
They're really thin.
yeah, it had enough force. It went into my gums a little bit.
Like
I had to go to the nurse.
I feel like there's like a separation between like your front teeth and your gums. Like you ever get a chip stuck up there?
That's where it went.
Yeah.
It was between my tooth and gum. So that was
you were
one of
bleeding?
Yeah, it was one of the only times I ever went to the nurse's office as a kid.
That's crazy. I was going to the
And
nurse's office all the time.
I went to the nurse's office and she like didn't see me at first, and I came in and she was like taken aback. She's like, I don't know what I'm looking at right now. But she just she calmed me down, and she just like took it out.
Shut up.
Then,
I mean, that's kind of above her pay grade.
Yeah.
I used to use plastic reeds.
Oh, you're one of those kids. Those ones are more expensive.
Vinny, did you have you remember the little spray that you put on the reed to like sanitize it? It was a little minty. It tasted like mint.
No, yeah.
I didn't. We didn't do that. No, I didn't. Do that.
I had that.
I put those dirty suckers in my mouth.
I loved that minty sanitizer.
That mint shit was good. I used to just hit it sometimes.
It was delicious.
I bet you did. I bet you fucking did.
I stopped playing the clarinet in like 7th grade, and I miss it every day.
Hey, you can just buy bottles of that, brother.
I could.
I thought he meant the
reed
clarinet.
sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
Reed
Fucking
cleaner.
faded off the reed sanitizer.
I did.
Yeah, Stera spray.
I wasn't faded, but it definitely didn't make me feel good.
Ooh, I have a nurse story.
Chemicals.
I have a going to the nurse story. One time I had a sore throat, probably in middle school. Middle school was a tough time for me. And I had a sore throat, and my mom had sent me to school with a bag of cherry fucking cough drops. And I wanted to go home. I was like, I'd love to go home. I mean, that's one of my favorite activities is going home. I go to the nurse and I'm like, I want to go home. My throat hurts. You know, doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, hitting one of those. And she was like, no, I'm not calling your mom. She's a bitch. And she wouldn't call my mom. I don't remember why. But she said, you know what you can do? Just keep a cough drop in your mouth all day. Just be constantly sucking on a cough drop is what she told me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the whole bag, and my sweat smelled like cherries.
That's sick, actually.
Why'd you eat a whole bag of cough drops?
Because she told me to keep one in my mouth, and it was the beginning of the day.
Did you like chew them?
I would suck them down to a chewable sort of size, and then I would chew them.
Right,
I mean,
but
I was eating them like candy.
Through a whole bag in one day. If you're
I
not
was
just chewing them.
I was pounding them for sure.
Hey, you guys don't think I'm fat phobic, right?
Well, I'm questioning.
I don't think you are, but I do think you might get in trouble for that one.
You think I'll get in trouble for that one?
Yeah, maybe. Can I give you a
There's
pass? Am I allowed to
there's
give
a
you the
little
pass?
truth.
No.
I think
The
you can
fat
pass.
pass?
And also, I was a fat kid.
That's true. You did grow up fat.
We can
But
we
I think
can
the
cut
most
this out. I have a
fat-phobic
joke.
people. Oh,
It's we can cut this out. I don't want to. It's such a damn good joke. I hope you laugh.
say it.
It's, instead of the N-word pass, fat people give the dash pass.
You can't cut that out. That's brilliant.
That's good.
That's
You
really
should tweet
fucking
that
good.
shit.
Okay, good. Okay, I wanted to make sure that joke was gonna hit.
That's actually very funny, Jake. Yeah, I mean, when the cameras are off, you do slap me around, call me Tubbo, but I think that's
I
unrelated.
do. I call you Big Tub.
Vinny, did anyone ever like bean dip you as a kid?
Oh, constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
that shit was wicked.
And mine were floppy, too.
Wait, everybody got bean dipped here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Also,
been bean dipped.
Another thing in my defense, one time in gym class, freshman year of high school, they made me do the chubby checker from the Goonies.
People would always ask me to do that, and I'd be like, I don't know what that is because I never watched the movie.
Yeah, they just.
Oh, you
told
mean
me
the
to do
truffle
it.
shuffle?
Oh, sorry, the truffle shuffle.
Yeah, not the chubby checker. That's just the guy who made music.
Yeah, the truffle shuffle. They made me do that in gym class in the locker room.
That's fucked up.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? I'm blanking on bean dip.
It's where you do this to a nipple, to a fat tit, but on a man.
Oh, it's just a scoop.
Yeah, and if you do it the other,
Man.
did you guys have the other way where you would say pidney and you would like slap on top?
No,
No, we just had the scoop dunk.
It's a backward.
Oh, I got the
bean
scoop
dip.
dump for sure.
I've never had
Yeah.
scooped up.
You
I don't
got.
think.
You went.
I was
But maybe
insanely
Matt did
skinny,
that
and
to me.
people would try to bean dip me, and there would be nothing.
Yeah,
You know?
then you. It'd be
can't
like
do it to me.
it'd be like a fork on a plate with you. Makes like a scratching sound.
Yeah, and I played football at prime bean dip years, so like they were doing it all the time. You know,
That's so crazy. It's crazy that boys are just sexually assaulting one another.
Matt, I think you did the.
it's crazy that we all had
flip
bean
cup on
dip
my
at the
nipple.
same time, and we know what we're talking about. That's crazy to me.
It's like, what did bean dip like? Was there like a cultural touchstone of bean dipping, like a movie or something? Like where did
It
that?
just
I can't
happened.
think of anything.
One day it just happened. I can't think of how it started.
It's kind of like slurs.
No,
It just kind of happened.
What is the origin?
Wait, Tucker, what'd you
of
say?
Bean
I said I think you.
dipping?
The reason I might know about the flip cup or
Nipple.
whatever the fuck is maybe
Scoop
you were.
dunk.
Maybe you were doing that shit to me.
I might have hit you with a scoop dunk.
Yeah. I just realized that I bean dip my brother all the time. I don't mean to, but I do. I just like slap his nipples around.
It's over, dude. You're crazy.
Not in a fucking weird way, in a brotherly love way.
Come here, brother. Let me bean dip you.
Oh man, I was gonna read this, but
Oh,
yeah.
What?
yeah. Well, apparently bean dipping doesn't just affect masculine leaning people.
Yeah.
So that's a shame.
in 2011, someone bean dipped a girl, and now they're on the news.
It is a
No.
shame. That's fucked up. Why would you do that to a girl?
I feel
Yeah,
like
why-
that did happen at least a few times at my school, and kids got in like very big trouble for it.
I would have been
fun.
embarrassed. Even if I heard about somebody doing that in school, I'd
Yeah,
be
no,
embarrassed.
it's like I even as a child, like I think you have like an awareness, like that's just like
Yeah.
off limits, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One time I elbowed a girl in the boob one time.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah.
And it was in like 7th grade. I was like, I'm so sorry. I just bumped your boob.
One time I dropped a donut on a girl. Oh my- okay, so it was. Did you guys do graduation practice, like where you went to
Yeah.
school on like a Saturday to
Yeah.
get ready to graduate?
Yeah.
Well, we were all in the auditorium and they had gotten us donuts. You know, my ass was going to town.
Yeah, do that, Tucker. Be Vinny.
I'm not going to be Vinny.
Don't
Vinny's
do
my
that.
friend.
Don't do
Fucking Miss Sally or whatever. That's made up in my head.
Okay.
That just sounds
She was a
random
real
fat
one, but
bitch.
she's probably dead now.
Well, she's in my head. She's not real to me. It's like
But,
people online.
But yeah, so they got us donuts, and I'm probably eating like an eclair or something, something big. And
good choice.
we're like in the auditorium, we're in like the theater seats, and I'm in the row behind this girl. She's sitting down. I'm standing up. I'm eating my donut, maybe a little too excitedly. It falls onto her chest, like right here. Like I'm like pointing.
And you picked it back up?
No, you didn't.
Actually, she handed it back to me.
Okay. But
And this girl, the funniest part is that I had heard at some point in like the last few months before that she specifically did not like me. She was like, I cannot stand that motherfucker. Because I was not popular, but I was like well liked, you know? Like, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
just like,
Well, you're an outgoing little boy.
yeah, I was before I developed shame.
Yeah.
Because I'm developmentally delayed. So I was like very childish in high school, and I didn't really, so I wasn't ashamed of anything. I was very friendly. I was very like social.
I feel like you're outgoing until college.
Yeah, no, I went to college. Well, the thing is that I mean, I've talked about this in therapy fucking ad nauseum, but I grew up in the sticks where everybody was kind of fucked up. Like we had popular kids and like the hot people or whatever, but like everyone was a little fucked up in the sticks. Like, and then I went to a performing arts college where everyone was the most beautiful person I had ever seen, like the men and the women. Yeah. One time a guy made fun of you in the elevator in front of me.
Wait, say his name. We'll bleep it.
No, because it's a really specific name.
Wait, do we know him?
Yeah.
Personally, Cal, personally.
Say it. We'll bleep it. We'll cut it.
No, I still love that guy. I talked to him the other day.
If someone said that about me, I'd kill myself.
That's crazy. What'd you say?
If someone said that about me, I'd kill myself.
Oh no, buddy. But anyways, yeah, I dropped that donut on that girl and she handed it back to me. And for everybody wondering at home, I did finish it.
Can I just give context to what Matt was like freshman year of college?
Well, you called him a name.
We called him Dirt Matt for
They
the first
called me Dirt Matt.
2 weeks.
Well, Matt, you were one of my first friends in college.
You damn right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
The
I've
first
known you the
time
longest out of all of us.
The first time I met Matt, he was wearing very colorful shorts and an Odd Future button up.
Oh, I remember that button.
Golf wearing shoes, I think.
Oh yeah.
I was swagged out.
Totally.
I mean, it was 2016. Like that was.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
so.
I was in the era.
Yeah.
But look at you now. You look like a real adult right now. You look good.
You were not gonna say adult. You were not thinking adult. I heard
I was
that
gonna say
R.
man, but then I was like, I should say adult.
I look like a big boy now. We also had the Great Lum Wars.
What the fuck are the Lum Wars? I don't know about that.
I've told Tucker about the Lum Wars.
Was this a high school thing?
Yes. It was the Great Lum Wars of 2011.
Yeah.
And it was me and some friends. And I came into it late stage because I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You would run your finger near your butthole.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then
That's the most horrific thing, and I don't even know the end of it yet.
And you would go up to someone else competing in the Lum Wars, and you just go right across the upper lip.
That's so fucked. You could have gotten like herpes or something.
It was disgusting. Remember I told you about that? I told you about the Lum Wars.
The butthole thing?
Yeah. Oh, also one time when I was in high school, we had an unloaded gun, and I put it to my head and pulled the trigger.
Oh my god.
No
Why
one
did you
else
have a
would
gun
do
in
it.
high school? Why did you weren't at school, but you were
Right.
You were attending school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't in school, but they were like, here's this gun. And then they were like, oh, I can't even bring it up to my head. And I just, nothing.
I saw an Instagram reel that it said breaking my mom's bed challenge, and he just ripped apart his mother's bed frame. It's like metal, and he was just bending it. And someone in the comments was like, "It's fucked up that you did that to your mom's bed frame," and he said it was for a challenge. Well, shit, guys. I feel like we're kind of coming to a close here on the podcast.
I think so. We've been going. This is the longest podcast so far. So
yeah, we're gonna have to cut a lot.
Normal time.
okay.
But yeah, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be on next week's streams actually,
Why?
because I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, wait until the end of Fanfiction Theater.
Yeah. Wait until Sewerthon.
What if you do it at the end of Fan Fiction Theater?
Well, that would be fun. Or the end of Sewerthon, like that's the grand prize.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
I
grand.
Bud Dwyer myself.
Yeah, you shoot yourself in the head and a bunch of confetti comes out, but you're also
Oh,
dead.
that'd be so awesome.
You like
I always
you
said
put
that
a
if
bunch
I
of confetti in your mouth and then you shoot yourself in blood and confetti.
Oh, that's interesting. See, I always said that if I was ever gonna, check out early, I would strap a bunch of fireworks to myself and jump out of an airplane, and then detonate them midair.
You would never jump out of an airplane.
You don't know me, bitch.
I've
You
asked
would
you.
not.
No, I wouldn't. Remember when you almost went skydiving and then you didn't?
Yeah, I don't. I still want to go.
Yeah. No, I'd rather.
I think about hitting him up every once in a while.
I'm real cool staying on the ground.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I don't
I'm
even
big
really
on
want to
that.
go on an airplane.
See, I'd go to space.
Yeah.
That's
But I
scarier
wouldn't
to
wanna
me than
skydive.
skydiving.
I used to be a kid and I was watching Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks, and I would get so scared. I was like, it's so scary that they're going into space.
Space
Yeah.
is
And they would,
terrifying.
And they would like throw up in there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It would float around.
Space,
You remember Apollo 13? You ever seen that joint?
Nope.
It kind of
Or
bang.
was it Apollo 11?
No, 11 was the first one. 13 was Tom Hanks. And then Apollo 9 was the scary movie.
That's true. I kind of want to go home and watch Apollo 13, low-key. But it's like 2.5 hours, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I want to play Sly Cooper.
I want to play Far Cry 6.
Oh, did you guys see Ninja Gaiden 3 or Ninja Gaiden 4 got announced today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ninja, how's he doing?
He spent a lot of money today. I was tuning in. I was watching.
This guy
some,
watches Ninja. This guy.
No. I wasn't watching Ninja. As you know, I've been watching some Marvel Rivals stuff to get special skin.
Mm-hmm.
And for our audio listeners, this is long in the past, but I mean this. But today on Tim the Tatman's stream, there was a sub war, and Ninja sent Tim like 2,000 subs today, which is like, no, not 2,000 subs, like 500 subs maybe, but like it spent close to like $2 to $3 grand in the sub war. So he spent a lot of money.
He's probably dying.
Huh?
He's probably dying.
Ninja?
Yeah.
Well, I heard he was dying of cancer.
Yeah, he does have cancer.
Does he? Is that real?
Are you joking?
No.
I don't know if he's joking, Jake.
No, I don't know if you. I feel like you're
I
genuine.
He had cancer.
No.
I thought he had like pancreatic or something.
Are you Mr. Beast?
No,
Ninja ball.
Ninja cancer. Oh,
doesn't he have?
He had melanoma.
Yeah,
March 2024.
I do that.
Do you guys know if there's a rainforest cafe in the Eiffel Tower, or was that incepted in my brain through a meme?
I think it was, because I've also thought there was.
I can picture it clearly in my head.
If you came here, we have a rainforest cafe.
Yeah, we have rundown malls, so.
Okay.
No, malls are back. Let me say, the death of the American mall greatly exaggerated.
Totally.
Malls are back. I go to the mall here, the fucking or whatever.
Yeah.
That place is always fucking packed. You can bleep that if you need to.
Well, the mall rocks. If I'm thinking of the correct mall, is it the one at the end of the blue line or the red line or whatever the fuck?
I don't know. I've never taken a train in my life.
I don't know what trains are.
Both lines are thin.
Oh my god.
I think the last time I took a train was when we saw Tokyo Theater in 2019. I think that's the last time I was on a train.
The mall
on the T?
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever been on a real train?
Oh, once.
Yeah.
When I was on a field trip.
I believe
I feel like you love trains.
No, that's a stereotype. I don't get it. I don't get excited about trains.
I think you have to grow into it.
I get excited about planes.
I get excited about automobiles.
I will say, I saw an Alaska license plate.
Yeah.
On the road the other day.
It was Sarah Palin, wasn't it?
No, it was just a.
Did you spot her? Did you call her? You say, "Hey, Sarah, pull over.
Get in.
I got something to show you.
I'm a good guy. I'm safe."
Sarah, this is a safe space. No. I saw an Alaska license plate and I just got excited about it. I was like, oh, that's something you don't see every day.
Totally.
You're the license plate guy. You're the license plate type.
I don't know if I am, but it did intrigue me in a way that surprised me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what my like autistic special interests are.
Dude, mine is planes for sure.
Planes are cool. You're doing a bit.
Yeah, but you also love Sonic. He does love planes.
Yeah, you are
has the stereotypical. Yeah.
I feel like he's more of a stereotypical autistic person than I am.
Yeah, I check every box. I fucking love Sonic. I fucking love planes. I
got some other shit
every
going
fucking plane game
you know?
I could when I was a kid.
That's right. And you remember when you got Flight Simulator?
I still have it.
Yeah.
We're going to do drunk driving one day. We're going to do drunk
Flight Simulator?
In a video game, not in real life.
I'm going to put a GoPro in my car. I'm going to get blackout drunk and I'm going to hit the highway.
Jake, remember when we went to Danny Trejo's place in LA?
Yeah.
Not his apartment or house.
No, I think very fondly on our Los Angeles trip. We went to Danny Trejo's. We got really drunk. We got on scooters and we drunk drove on scooters to be 30 minutes.
That rocked.
To be 30 minutes late to go see Dane Cook. and my phone died while we were scooting over to Dane Cook. So my bird scooter cost like $45, and someone stole my scooter. Somebody stole my scooter, so they got like free rides out of me.
Oh my god! Can I be really vulnerable for a second?
If you want, if you want to put it on the internet, yeah.
Every time you guys talk about that trip, I get sad that I wasn't there.
Well, maybe we take another one. Maybe we take another Los Angeles trip, and you're included this time.
I would love to take a content trip. I want to make vlogs.
Yeah,
I love the idea of vlogging.
We need to take on every city. Sewerboys take on LA. Sewerboys take on New York.
What should our first one be? Probably New York.
New York would be the easiest for us. Jake's kind of in the middle, I guess.
I mean, I can get there pretty quick.
Where's in between where you live and where we live? Nothing. Really,
like Cincinnati. Yeah.
That's not
we don't want to take on Cincinnati.
What about Kentucky?
Sewerboys take on Kentucky. That might be a niche.
The whole state.
Yeah.
We go on like
gambling.
Adventure.
We could go gambling. We could go to like Cleveland or DC. We could do DC first.
Sewerboys take on the White House.
I remember our DC trip.
Yeah, to see Car Seat.
Oh, that's right. We went to see Car Seat. That's why we were there. That was a great trip. I think I would like to live in DC. That is like...
I wanted to move to DC before I got my job offer.
We were serious. Yeah, you were seriously considering it for a second there. Yeah, damn. Well, folks, I feel like we are kind of coming to the end here.
We got to stop because we're going to run out of things to talk about.
We are going to run out of battery, but if we do Sewerboys in LA, can it be titled...
No, man.
And on that note, sorry to everyone who has lost everything in the fires. I'm sure you can donate to the firefighters.
We'll cut that.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're listening to this after the fact, if you're sticking with us on the stream, thank you. Again, this podcast is always available. And I have a little spiel that I'm going to read real quick. If you like the podcast, please consider following us, subscribing, or sending bits or tips on twitch.tv/SewerboysLive. All of your support is deeply appreciated and goes directly into improving the quality of our content. Remember, you can subscribe to us at any tier, or you can subscribe for free by using your Amazon Prime membership. And if you are a Prime Twitch subscriber, please remember you have to manually renew that every month. Make sure to follow the podcast wherever you get podcasts. If it's on iTunes or Spotify, rate that shit 5 stars. We really appreciate it. And it goes a long way to helping us keep making this fucking slop for you, you dirty little piggy. Thank you. If you did stick with us through this fucking episode. Hopefully we make another one.
And if you're listening on YouTube, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, hit a thumbs up, and also go check out our ranking 2024 video and the Pizzuno video that will be out by the time this is out. So.
Yes. So stay tuned. More stuff coming soon.
And subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. All right. Thanks, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.